we speak to students a lot, and most of the time, that the students we interact with are like in their final year, in the senior year, and they have a capstone project to finish. And most of them have real high aspirations and want to do a big project. Uh, and they have big ideas and they want to do big project. But 50 to 60% of the time, what happens is they just say, hey, I don't know where to start with. And then because they are not aware of where to start with, then everything kind of falls down and they end up doing something very small. So how to approach bigger problems that people want to solve? So is that something which you think can help people? How to solve bigger problems?
Okay, so there's a lot of different things going on here. First off, students often have no idea how ambitious some of their ideas are for projects. And so only when they really get going on it, which is often kind of late in the process, do they realize that there's no way that they can accomplish what they've set out to accomplish. Now, a good advisor will help narrow down and make doable what a student should actually be contemplating doing. Mm-hmm. So I think for students, if they have a good advisor, that's great, and take advantage of it and try to get some advice from that advisor. But if they don't, the first thing they should do after they've come up with their project idea is to look at it and say, okay, chances are 99 out of 100 that this is like way too big. So then, looking at it from that perspective, what can I actually reasonably do? And then I would suggest several ways to tackle this. First, the most important thing is eat your frogs first in the morning. Do 25 minutes of work on a project each morning. Just 25 when you first get up. That's all. And your brain will go, oh, no, especially if the project isn't due for 8 months. And your brain will scream and say, no. And then just say, I don't care if you're screaming. I will sit here for 25 minutes while you scream. But even if I just have one little thing, I have to write 4 lines of code or 4 lines of prose. Whatever I have to do, I'm going to sit here for 25 minutes and do it. And what people often don't understand is when they're starting major new projects, it hurts. It actually can feel, it is physically activating a portion of the brain that experiences pain. So you avoid it, right? Because that's, if you switch your attention to something else, it makes the pain go away instantly. But what happens is you're just starting to build the neural network that's involved in helping you to complete this project. So the first few days are uncomfortable feeling. So if you only do like 25 minutes each day, when you're freshest, then it like gets you through this uncomfortable feeling, and then you will be amazed. Once you get over that hump of the uncomfortable, it starts feeling, it's like, it's kind of interesting. I wonder if I do this. And if you know in advance that those first few days will be probably uncomfortable, but it'll get easier as you practice each day, as you get going, somehow that makes it much more doable that you can actually dive in and start doing it because you know that the pain will only be there for a few days. So I'm hoping these thoughts might be helpful for people.
Yeah, definitely, I think so.